should I reprint the supporting evidence I submitted or should I bring the new one? You know, I typically don't reprint. When you have a marriage green card case and you're going to the interview, there's a lot of documents you bring. I always send these documents beforehand with the initial application, copies of it. I don't bring new ones because I typically print new ones, take it there, and then we don't need it. It's a waste of paper. I had one case where I didn't go with a client, and the officer interviewing him was the head of the department who hadn't been interviewing in a while, and she asked for copies of things we already submitted. The client came back to me and said, "Why did you tell us to take these?" Very frustrated. I'm like, that's rarely, if ever, needed. It depends on the office. Here in Los Angeles, I've never had to do that because it is in the file. Now, sometimes the officers are going through your file, even though it's there, they can't find it, so it's easier to hand it to them. But at the same time, there's a lot of paperwork, and I hate wasting the paper when it's not needed. That one case happened for me that was needed. But if there's new documents, yeah, we print those out. But you have the originals, and when they have the originals, they have a scanner there or printer there. If they wanted, they could print it. But traditionally, I don't. But if you're going on your own without a lawyer, I would say, yeah, print everything as possible because I could get in there and jump in there and explain stuff when needed. But I don't know what you're gonna do and how well you can put it together. So it's just the one time you're doing this. Yeah, go ahead and print. I don't in most of my cases. Many lawyers do. They print the whole thing. I just from practice after hundreds of these interviews, I just a whole room of paper I just burned through. I'm like, okay, it's a waste, But if you're individually doing it pro bono, pro se without attorney, that I would take it. I hope you enjoyed this educational video. We have a second channel with much more information as well at JQK Immigration Clips. Please check that out. Also, you'll find our social media site has a lot more videos, images, and information about the U.S. immigration process. Please check those out on the various social media websites.